There's a lot of history around the garden route, and when it comes to the beauty of nature combined with history, it makes for a great story. There is an outlook in Wilderness Heights called the Map of Africa, but today I'm going to be hiking on the Map of Africa. I've got the privilege today to take a hike with Alewijn. Hi.
Hi.
And he's showing me a part of the garden route that not everybody sees. We are hiking on a farm currently called Woodiefield, and it's got a very rich history over the years. It's absolutely amazing, but we're hiking on the ridge, and the views on the side are just absolutely spectacular. But as I've mentioned before, I love hiking, especially in the forest, and it is just, it's amazing. The sound, the peacefulness, and beautiful. And soon you will be able to come and hike here. Nice one. My gracious hiking host for the day is Alewijn Dippenaar, a man passionate for tourism in the garden route. And today he is sharing this gem with me. And then the outlook over the Kaimans River, or also known as the Kaimansgat. Nothing as delicious as having a bar one with a view like this. Absolutely gorgeous.
The map of Africa is really a cultural treasure. The only way to get to Kaimansgat, or here down at the river, was this route that we are walking at the moment. The N2 as we know it today didn't exist, and the 7 passes did not exist. So this is really the route that was also traveled by ox wagon when the Queen was still a princess, late 40s. She traveled this route by ox wagon to get to Knysna. And of course, besides her, those years, if you want to get to Knysna and you want to take the route via Sedgefield or via Wilderness, this was the way to travel. The wonderful thing about the map is the scenery changes literally with every 1 kilometer that you travel. The one moment is indigenous forest, the next moment is plantation, the next moment you see mountains, the next moment you see the sea.
This will be definitely the perfect lookout. The only problem from this side is, and I should maybe not say this on camera, is what lies ahead of us. Some of these trees along the way are very, very old, like this one.
Here we got Jock. He is a man that is now going to do something that he have never ever done in his life before. He's going to hack a tree. And this tree, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. This tree is older than anybody that have ever watched this video of Jock hugging this old tree of at least 100 years old.
Now I can tell you this. This tree, the bark, this is absolutely amazing. The textures, can you imagine how many years it took to get bark this intense, I almost want to call it. It's beautiful. And it does make you want to hug a tree. A very old lady tree.
This was an old tolek, and this is the remaining.
At the bottom.
Yeah, this is the remaining part of a kraal called the Pampoenkraal. And in those days, the wagons used to travel with pumpkins, and what they did is they used to feed the peels for the pumpkins to the cattle and then eat the flesh. And over time, this whole area just became lots of wild pumpkins growing. And the place got known as Pampoenkraal, and it's still today registered on the title deeds as Pampoenkraal. This is it, yeah, that you're looking at.
It's a natural water point. And what we're looking for is volunteers to come out here and restore these water points and Pampoenkraal to its former glory. We will pay them with a lot of water and pumpkins.
A lot of the wagons, while waiting to cross the river, because it was, couldn't get through because of the high rains, they used to take this road up here, and there's places where they camped while they were waiting for the river the water to subside, so that they could subside it, so that they could get through with their wagons. So this was a sort of a holding station for the guys that were trying to get across the famous Cayman's Hut. And you got this fantastic view. Look how far you can see the Outeniqua, and you can pan it all the way back to that side there. I mean, this is one of the most amazing places to see the Outeniqua, especially on a clear day.
If you like these episodes, remember to like, subscribe and share them.